Today I want to talk about packaging and how essential it is for courier shipments to be packaged properly, otherwise they will get damaged. We have just sold these two bowls on eBay and we're going to send them to Norway through FedEx Express. This is how we're going to pack them. We're going to start with a good strong box. Okay, there's no point in compromising over the quality of your box. You must have the packaging that is up to the job to protect your property when it's in transit. Now, this box is much larger than these bowls. That is because we have to protect the bowls within a cocoon inside the box. We create this cocoon in the best way by using either recycled packaging materials, such as old bits of expanded polystyrene, or by using crumpled newspaper. This is one of the best packaging materials that you can get. We're all in favour of recycling. We don't always want to be buying new, but we need to create a layer between the outside of the box and the contents, because all courier shipments are handled mechanically, and no matter that the tape that I'm using says fragile all over it, the machines cannot read fragile. So we're just now creating a good base layer inside the box of expanded polystyrene and newspaper. There we go. Next is to protect the individual parts where they are most vulnerable. Now, in that case, it's the rims around the base and around the top that need to be protected. And we're going to use expanded foam and to protect the base and the top. Okay, if you can cut it back there. Would you like to tape it? Okay, and then a layer of tape all the way around to make sure that this holds in place. Okay. Inside this bowl is going to go the smaller bowl. Now, the important thing is to insulate one from the other, but hold them tightly together so they can't knock in transit.
Around the rim?
Some recycled bubble wrap is holding one away from the other. To stop the two clashing and keep them firm in transit, I'm using more of this crumpled paper to make sure that the two cannot touch each other. So there we have a nest of one bowl inside another. Then we need to protect the surface area. Maybe some old Jiffy bags. Some more recycled bubble wrap. And the important thing now is to hold this whole thing together in a tight package so that one bowl cannot impact on the other. So our pair of bowls are now really firmly put together, and we're going to put them in the nest that we've prepared inside this box. But you can see there's plenty of space around the bowls, which now needs to be filled with other insulating material. If you do not have enough recycled packaging, bubble wrap is normally available inexpensively at a local hardware store. So we put it in the box, and you'll notice that the package does not touch the sides. This is important. When the box goes through the automated process involved in transferring it from maybe 3 or 4 airports, it will get battered. So we need to protect the box from the sides. Recycled polystyrene packaging is excellent. If you don't have this, crumpled newspaper will also do a fine job. Of course, putting this side up on a box is not going to help. These things are handled by machines. We now need to make sure that the top does not touch the sides when we close the box. So we need to insulate again, and we're going to use bits of old packaging and crumpled newspaper to make sure that the product, our 2 bowls, cannot move inside the box, and if there is an impact on the box, it will not go through to the delicate china. No, that's fine. Okay, now you can see that neither the product can move inside, it's completely stabilized within the box, nor is it in any contact with the outside of the box. We can seal this box, and then we will put the airway bill on it, and it will be ready for sending. There is no point in skimping on the tape. Remember, we've got many hundreds of pounds of product in this box. It may have cost us as much as £10 to have packaged it. It will cost a further £20 to send it. But if it falls apart, we will not be paid out by the insurance, because it must be packaged sufficiently for the purpose, which is to protect delicate pieces of china whilst in transit. Now that your package is very securely packed, we can measure it, weigh it, and go on to the CityBox website with that information to put in the collection and delivery address. Citybox will then send you the airway bills, which look like this. And if it's going outside the European Union, which this is because it's going to Norway, they will also send you the export invoices. All these documents need to be folded in half and fixed onto the box. FedEx have special pouches for fixing these documents, but if you do not have a FedEx pouch, don't worry, your courier who collects will have one, or it will be fitted at the point of exit from Spain, which is Madrid. If you can, please use a clear plastic bag, such as a freezer bag, and then fix your documents to the box in the freezer bag. There we go, fixed. Now, remember that the point of this is that as this box passes through automatic conveyor belts, it's much the same as seeing your luggage in an airport disappear down the chute where you know it's going to be diverted along conveyor belts, then it's going to be manhandled onto a truck, then into an aeroplane, and finally, as it comes out, it's going to go back up the chute and onto the carousel. This is going to happen 4 or 5 times between here in Spain and Oslo in Norway, as it changes planes in Malaga, Madrid, Paris, which is the FedEx hub, and then in Oslo. So you really must be able to drop this box from a height of about this far and be sure that it will not break. Please package carefully. It saves a lot of heartache.